This is Lauren Sprieser. I am a Grand Prix dressage rider from Marshall, Virginia, and I am going to take you through my Intermediate 1 test at the Festival of Champions 2025 in the Small Tour Championships, the National Inter 1 Championships, which is done over 3 tests. This test is the Inter 1, the most influential of the 3. Look at that halt. Good horsey. And a really good trot out, maybe a little wiggly. I hate this test. This is one of my least favorite tests because there's a whole lot of turning and weird stuff. And as with all FEI tests, the first thing you do is Cadeau's weakest movement, which is this extended trot. Cadeau, bless him, a little bit of a runaway freight train. And extended trot is a really easy place for him to be a runaway freight train. And I like to pull, so it's not always the most straightforward combination. That one was okay. That was a very nice shoulder in. This is a beautiful half pass. Really good right bend. I have been killing myself to master right bend on this horse. I personally am someone who likes the left rein a little too much. Good halt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think that was stellar. The judges were a little less impressed, but I thought it was great. And then this is left half pass, which is super. He's such a good boy in this. Energy management with this horse is a challenge. He's really, really, really well intended, but he's also really go-y, which is great. We need that. It's a it's a long, exhausting test on something that you have to create energy on. But here we come to another medium trot where I'm trying very, very, very hard not to get run away with. The secret weapon, one of many secret weapons for this horse this year has been the gastric support products from Perfect Products. He's a nervous shipper. It usually manifests as him not eating very well. And so putting him on those gastric products has really, really, really helped him stay settled at horse shows and put in his best work. That movement, that turn right there is my least favorite thing in this test. It's a really, really, really hard turn to ride elegantly. And then you don't get a ton of time in extended walk to make good extended walk. We're making the most of it, but he has a good walk. I would like a little more room to show it off. We're about to do the only thing that doesn't go super well, where we kind of utterly lose the plot. And there it is. Whee! But to his great credit, comes right back to me and lets me take over like it never happened. So good boy, Cadeau. They are sentient. They are who they are. If that's the only not so great moment, that's a good test. The rest of that zigzag was lovely, but of course, it all gets 1 score. Dang it. Extended canter, wee. We've also worked very hard at not running away in this. We do a very good job here. Good boy. Good horsey. Look at how pretty he is. I'm okay too, I guess, but mostly him. These have been the hardest thing for him, these tempi changes, multiple changes on a line. This is where he gets the most anxious. And he nails it. Good boy. They were a real highlight in this test. Whoop. Little moment of imperfect balance there. Now we're coming up to his particular highlight, which are the canter pirouettes. Just collect back and let him go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They are to be between 6 and 8 steps. That's probably my second least favorite turn in that test. That's just a really, really hard turn to ride elegantly on a big horse. Here is the right canter pirouette, which I think was pretty darn beautiful. They did too, which is great. Coming to the end now. 2 tempies. Also not a thing that has come super easy to this horse, but he's gonna let me drive the whole way. One more, good boy. Big pat for Cadeau. And then one of the things that I think is the hardest movement, one of the harder movements in this test, this transition, but we nail it. Canter trot is really hard on FEI horses because they're so good at collection. And here, you can't really tell, but my left hand is on the front of the saddle because I know this test has gone so well and I'm going, dang it, Lauren Sprieser, if you pull on the left rein of this test and ruin it, you will be in big trouble. But I did not. And he was great. And we were very smart. My face hurts so much at that point from smiling so big. What a good guy. So yep, there it was, the Intermediate 1 test at the National Championships 2025. Made possible by a lot of hard work, a really special horse, and for sure, no small amount of perfect products. GastroEase, which helps him feel his best.